Okay, we're back. So, got a little bit of grinding in there. Not much, didn't need much. I'm gonna verify this again real quick, just to make sure we got plenty of room. Oh yeah, ton of room now. Okay, there's that one. Yeah, all right, two, can't miss two, that's a big one. Oh yeah, ton of room. Ton of room, all right, there's that. It's four. Okay, nice. Nice. All right, three. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's how you clearance for camshafts in a nutshell. You basically stick them in to test them out and see, good Lord, what, well, it's on either side of the bore where the lobe comes around. Again, there were only 2 of the 4 that were actually making any contact, and it was extremely light, so I just dusted them all a little bit, give them some room. Again, camshafts any bigger than these 560s would require a lot more clearancing, but for this deal right here, we're good. So, unbelievable. So we're going to switch over to the other half. I believe everything is taken care of here. These have since been rinsed, and you gotta be really careful not to nick those bronze bushings too. I did nick this one just a little bit with the Dremel. It won't hurt anything, but it didn't help. We're going to switch to the other half, because I believe we're going to put this thing together. Marry these 2 case halves together. So there's that. Okay, so yeah, all right. Here's the other half with the old flywheels in it. Now, this is my high-tech case working tools here. There's blocks of wood. Okay, it'll sit right there just like that, and I have no idea what I did with that case sealer shipped. Hell. It's bound to be around here somewhere. Alright, we're going to pause again. Sit tight. Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. Steve here. Today, I got a few little odds and ends I need to do to this side of the cases to get them ready to go together. This is the 2001 bottom end I'm building for the OG, for a new bottom end, fresh bottom end for it, I should say. Unabused, not beat up. So we're going with HP Hammer Performance 560 camshafts. I gotta find the number 1 here. That'll be it right there. All right. You guys know these things come with an exceptionally large amount of cosmoline. So I just use a little bit of WD-40 or whatever to wipe that stuff off, because I don't really want to put it in the board dry, but I'll give these a good thorough cleaning with brake cleaning and whatnot when I go to put the engine together, but for the time being, this will suffice. So, camshaft number 1. That's it. All right, so the idea is we put them in the bushing there. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to turn this so I can actually see what's going on in here, but that's, I cannot believe that's actually missing. That's really close. I might consider just a touch of something on that to I have a flashlight here somewhere. There we go. It looks like it's clear in the backside, real nice. I can sure see a lot more room there, but there's this one corner that's oh so close. Right there. I think I'm going to knock that down just a little bit, because I'm sure I'll have knock that corner off just a little bit. And I wish I could see a little bit better on the other side, but I'll try it here. Can't really see. Yeah, look, it's missing it by a ton in the back side. The front, whew, that's a little tight. Okay, so that's number 1. All right, let's find camshaft number 2. That would be this busy one here with all the extra stuff on it. Yep, that's the one. All right. Again, I just take a little spray oil to clean the cosmoline off of it, so I can rotate it in this bushing without it getting hung up. Okay. Yep. Okay, now this one I'll be able to see both sides of. Holy. God damn, that's so close. It's not touching, but my God, is it close. I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna take a little bit out of these two as well. Right here. I can't get that mark right there. Let's see here. I just need to knock these corners off just a little bit. Make me feel better about it. It's very close, but I'm going to do it. So far, neither one of these two camshafts has made any contact with the casting, but they're very close, a little too close for comfort. So I believe I'm going to make some clearance there, just add a little extra, so to speak, you know. Now, these being 560 lift cams, that's number 4. All right, we need this one. Number 3. That's it. All right. If these were any bigger, we'd be really hogging out those bottoms of those lifter bores. Because that's one of the nice things about running the 04 up rubber mounted engines. My 07, I'm running 600 lift cams in that thing with The only thing I had to do was number 3 cam. The back of the gear here, for some reason, was catching in the casting just a little bit right here. So I had to clearance that. But as far as the load clearance goes, 600 lift cams fit in them cases with no problems whatsoever. Let's see how close this, good Lord, that is so close. All right. Yeah, oh, we're touching right there. Okay, so we finally got one that's touching. We're gonna pretty much do the same thing to this one that we did to the others. We're gonna go right here, right here, here, and right here. And again, that's the first one to touch. So, but what's not to say that by the time they're bushed in the cam cover, that they may actually make contact with something. So we're gonna put a little clearance in there. Let's verify this last one. This is number 4. Get this cosmoline off of here. There we go. And that one is right on the edge of making contact right there. That could definitely make contact. Right there. Right there. Okay. And it's definitely hitting back here. You can feel it hitting right there a little bit. So right across the aisleway, we're gonna have to do the same thing right here and here. So I guess I don't really need to demonstrate for you all how to take a Dremel tool and go in here and clean this up a little bit, but this is just one of those things I got to do, along with some other stuff. I got to verify lifter travel and everything else. I got to make sure that the flats, there's enough room with the lift on the cams, which there easily should be. Make sure they don't bottom out before the cam gets all the way up on the top of its lift rotation. So we'll check all that stuff. I'll check back with y'all in a little bit after I get some of this stuff, this grinding done and whatnot. So stick around. Okay, I had to find my case sealer. Couldn't remember where I left it. Didn't want to bore you guys with that mess. All right. This is a set of 01 cases that I bought from, I can't even remember the guy's name, to be honest with you. Jesus. I really can't. Wish I could. I can't remember the guy's name. It was something or other. Drawing a blank, can't remember. Alright, so got some stubborn shit that don't want to come off here. There we go. I use the old 3-bond 1184, kind of like Yama Bond. I don't know, seems like every motorcycle brand has their own case sealer, but any of that stuff will work really good here. Doesn't have to be that. Believe it or not, I tried to buy some case sealer from a Harley dealership, and they said they don't sell it. guess that means even though this thing's so old they won't work on it, they don't want you working on it either. Must be a way, a ploy to get you to buy a new bike, I don't know. Wish I knew exactly what they used on there, but I cannot get that shit out of there. There we go. A little reamer tool action. Took it right out of there. There we go. Okay. There's that. Let's try this again. Try it again. All right. Now this is nothing, these aren't race prepped flywheels. This is just some stock 01 flywheels, but again, they're the very design of them, they are superior to the older ones. They're just going to hold up to general abuse a lot better than the old ones did. So, shit off my hands. I get that gray shit on my hands. Alright. I was down at the AMRA World Finals a little bit ago just to shoot some footage and stuff, and got to itching to get some work done, so I decided to come back home. I only live an hour from there, so not a big deal. But I did get a little bit of qualifying footage for y'all. Just a little bit, not a lot. You really want to go easy on this stuff so you don't end up with no goobers inside the cases getting stuck in the oil pump and everything else. So, nice and light. Nice and light. I can hear Mama out there running the mower, sweeping the pine cones up out of the yard. That's always a good time. That time of year, time to clean everything up. You're ready for winter. So, that's what she's doing out there. If any of y'all watching are actually interested in cars as well, we just got started with a channel for Misty. We bought her a 95 Mustang GT, and of course she has the Camaro already. She doesn't really want to race motorcycles, and she's never really rode one. She just rode four-wheelers, and I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to do that either if I had never rode a motorcycle. So anyway, y'all are interested in that kind of thing, check that out. It's called Mustang Misty. Same people, different topics, different content. So like to see you over there. Check it out. What else? This is pretty straightforward stuff here. We're just putting the case halves together. This is the one that you just seen us working on. Well, not outside, I guess. In here. So. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this bottom end on the bike. The 1275 kit that's already on the thing has 15-degree pistons for thunderstorm heads. Those heads are coming off here tomorrow, and they're going to be sent out to old Hammer Dan. He's going to freshen them up and work them over a little bit so they go with these 560 cams. And that's going to be our bracket package for next year. I'm going to take the 48 millimeter Mikuni, which won't work on the 07 because it's just flat not big enough for that BFH motor. We're going to put that 48 Mikuni on the OG with this motor reconfigured slightly, freshened up and whatnot. So the 42 Mikuni that's on there will revert to the parts pile. Y'all know what we're doing with the parts pile, right? Okay, parts pile. Parts pile is for the budget build giveaway bike. That project is slowly inheriting parts from all these other bikes. Things that I wouldn't say I bought wrong, but I guess I bought wrong. I missed it. I didn't pay attention to what I needed, and I got the wrong stuff, which for what I was doing. So, but that's nice because, again, anytime we can not spend money on parts for that is a good thing, and it's getting us one step closer to getting started on that. Now, in order to start the giveaway process on that bike, if you're just new to the channel, we're gonna, once we hit 2,000 subscribers, we're going to start a drawing for that bike. And to enter that drawing will probably be merchandise, shirts, decals, whatever else we end up with. We haven't reached the point where we're allowed to sell that stuff on this channel yet. But every dollar spent will get you an entry, so on and so forth. Random winner puller kind of deal. So I'm really itching to get moving on that. But again, we have to hit a certain subscribership before we can start that. And yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, you know, it's crazy. Every freaking one of these there we go. I see 3 of them. Where's 4? There it is. Those are grimy, greasy bastards. There we go. These ones are not. But yeah, that'd be awesome for us to get going on that. I think that's going to go pretty well. But again, we gotta get the participation level up before we really get started on that. At this point, I'm just collecting parts and waiting for that subscriber number. So if y'all were interested in winning a running budget built bracket Sportster. This is going to be purpose-built, race only, no title. Tell your friends, hit that subscribe button, spread the word. The sooner we get there, the sooner we can get started on that. So, you know what, guys, I think I'm going to end this video here. Really, the rest of this is just me bolting this thing together. And I think that's all I'm going to get done for today. Tomorrow I'm going to be pulling the cylinder heads off of OG and start the teardown process and get those packed up so I can ship them out. First thing Monday afternoon rather. So, hey, thanks for watching. Appreciate your support. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Have a good one.